Time now for our update from the Carrington Chamber and CVB. Executive Director Laurie Dietz for the Carrington Chamber joining us right now on the Carrington Cardinal Community Chatter program right here on yourliveevent.com. And we check in with Laurie every week to she lets us know what's all happening around Carrington. And well, Laurie, before we get to today's updates, happy 2025.
Yeah, I can't believe it. How fast does time go? It just seems like it was not that long back. It was Y2K and all about the computers and what were we gonna do in the new millennium? And
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Y2K.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember that. It was just crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
People were, how will it work? How will we be able to change from the 1900s?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we
25
are.
years later now.
Unreal. Well, I would say those 25 years went by pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, that's when I started working here, right around the beginning of the year 2000. But
Oh, wow. Yeah.
yeah, I took a hiatus for a couple of years and went and took a different job, and then I came back. And so, yeah, the time flies by. So,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
well, let's see. What do we want to talk about today? I guess we'll announce the Carrington Christmas Cruise winners. The Christmas lighting contest used to be called the annual residential Christmas lighting contest, and now we call it the Carrington Christmas Cruise, where people nominate yards and then we have people vote. And so we had actually 14 nominations this year for voting, and the results are first place, Jim and Gillette Sheen at 545 4th Street North. Second place, Carl and Jennifer Gast at 750 Clocky Drive. And third place is Brad and Brooke Solberg at 1407 3rd Street North. And Carrington cash prizes were awarded to the winners. So great job. They did a good job of decorating. And then we can talk about stuff that's coming up. What's happening in the Central City? Wicked will be playing this weekend over at the Carrington Youth Center Theater, and that's been popular. I know my grandkids were interested in that. And then we've got, of course, sports going on, lots of things happening with sports. We want to make note too that the Pizza Ranch is closed this week, but will reopen on Sunday for the Sunday diners, and then closed again a couple days, the 6th and 7th. So they've got family here from across the globe, and they're having a little hiatus with some vacation time, and certainly well deserved. So let's see, what else can I tell you about? We've got the benefit for excuse me, I can't talk today. The benefit for Scott Tatana, and that's happening on Saturday, January 4th at 5 to 7 p.m. at Prairie Inn. So 5 to 7, they'll start serving at 5. Free will offering for that. And then there's a silent auction. If you're not able to make the benefit, you can also donate at the Bremer Bank account, the benefit account at the Bremer Bank. So that would be fine too. He has been battling cancer and it's inoperable. So they're working on some other treatment and whatnot. So not able to work. So it's great to have people come out and support that. Poor guy, we just feel bad for him or anyone else battling that terrible disease. And we're back to story time today over at the Carrington Library. They've got a lot of things coming up in January. Also, I should mention that the Carrington Library is having a cash raffle, and there's 31 chances to win some money. And who doesn't need some extra money in January? And
Yeah.
so the ticket, what's that?
Yes.
Right. You sign up, right? Tickets went on sale and or are on sale until January 30th. And then they'll hold the drawing will be held on February 1st at 11 a.m. 300 tickets are sold and proceeds go to the purchase of new books for the library. And so I do have tickets here at the chamber office, and they're also available at the library. So, and of course, as usual, if you're looking for a different career or maybe a second job or anything like that, give us a call. We've got a huge list of places that are hiring. Another thing that people might want to be aware of too, I don't know if anyone's been calling the post office lately, but they have a new phone number at the post office, and that is 877-854-4855. So for the post office, if you need to call and have a question, it's 877-854-4855. So till that gets out into the community a little more, people are probably wondering, how do I get a hold of the post office, right?
Yep.
Other than that, I think, we're just off to a start. We're getting used to the 2025. Have you written a check yet, 2025?
No, not yet. Usually
Me
takes
neither.
me,
It's happening today.
yeah. Usually takes me a week or two to get, from last year always. Then I got to cross it out and put the current year.
I know. If I even remember to cross it out, sometimes it's just like, there you go. So, no, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yep, give us a call, 652-2524, or shoot an email to chambergal@dactyl.com. Oh, and one other thing I should have mentioned too, just came to the top of my head. Central City Lanes. If you're interested in open bowling, they do have open bowling there on the weekends. I think it's Saturday afternoon or Saturday nights, Saturday evenings, and then Sunday afternoons. So something to do in January, February, March, April, May. But definitely something to do fun on the weekend when things are cold outside.
Yeah. We're in January now. It's cold. Holy. It's
Yep, bundle up. It's
hmm
either cold or it's snow. So right now it's cold.
Yeah, you know what they say, you don't have to shovel cold, right? So
That's a good thing to think
yeah.
about. Yes,
Hmm.
I was out shoveling a little bit today though because I had sometimes that snow likes to blow a little bit and then it settles in the front of our building, as you remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, Greg, thanks much. Happy New
Yep.
Year, and we'll talk to you again.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Laurie. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yep, bye.
Discover the charm of Carrington, where community and character come together. Our vibrant community is full of welcoming smiles and unique experiences, from delicious dining and one-of-a-kind shops to lively events and beautiful parks. Join us in celebrating the best of Carrington, where every visit feels like coming home. Come visit the Carrington Chamber and CVB office to learn more about our wonderful town and its amazing businesses. Explore Carrington today and experience the warmth of our community. Hey sports fans, tune in to YourLiveEvent.com for all the action-packed Carrington Cardinal games, streaming live and free. Catch every thrilling moment with our live coverage. Listen to the play-by-play and watch the games unfold right on your screen. Plus, if you missed any of the excitement, don't worry. You can catch up on all previous games at YourLiveEvent.com. Check out the full schedule and never miss a moment of your favorite local Carrington games. Stay tuned and let's go Cardinals!
And right now, Scott Buchholtz is joining us on the Carrington Cardinal Community Chatter program right here on YourLiveEvent.com. And Scott Buchholtz is the secretary for the Carrington Kiwanis Club. And thanks, Scott, for joining us and very first time on the Chatter program here. So we appreciate it. And we want to check in with Scott and every quarter, so once a quarter. So we'd have him on again April 3rd, and we just want to find out what's all happening with the Carrington Kiwanis Club. So that's why Scott is on. And thanks again for joining us here, Scott. And before we get going, how was Christmas? And we're New Year's now in 2025. So how did everything go for you?
Yep. Well, 2025 is coming. We just did the Christmas caroling event at the Golden Acres Manor, which is something we do each and every year. We're not maybe the best singers, but they enjoy us. We had a great time there. It's always heartwarming. I'll just say it's very heartwarming to do that for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. It's and you guys, the Kiwanis Club and yourself and everybody involved, active in the community. So talk about maybe some other community events that the Carrington Kiwanis does.
Sure. Now we will have coming up our probably, I guess we haven't decided yet, but we'll probably have our annual cash raffle. We have 400 cash raffle tickets that we sell, and the monies that we make all go back to help the children in the community, essentially. And we donate these dollars back. We're a nonprofit entity. We donate the dollars back to things like the Youth Center, the Carrington Youth Center, Dollars for Scholars, the Post Prom. We sponsor many things. There's a Lions Kiwanis track meet, the community picnic that's held right before school starts. The list goes on and on. I guess we try to help the children in the community and the kids that are leaving with scholarships and national trips for the FBLA, etc.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so a lot of great causes there, and Kiwanis helping out. And now, Scott, you're the secretary. So maybe talk about the other officers for the Carrington Kiwanis Club.
Yes, our chairman this year is Dwayne DeCray. He's the manager at Garrison Diversion. I'm the secretary, as you said, and we have Deidre Ossend, who is our treasurer, and she, of course, works at Dakota Central. So those are the three officers, and then on our board of directors, we have Katie Florhog at Gate City, Vern Anderson, retired NDSU research scientist, animal research scientist, and Laurie Dietz with the Chamber and Economic Development. So those are our elected positions. We have 16 members at this time, and we would love to have more. We have had, since I've been in Kiwanis, which is probably close to 20 years, we probably have seen our numbers shrink by almost half. In other words, we used to have over 30 people, and now we're at 16, which is still a positive thing. We do get some stuff done, and we're excited to help the children.
Yeah, and in order for anybody to become a member, if they're watching today, they can reach out to you or any Kiwanis member, or how does that work, I guess?
Yep, we have our meetings. We have 2 meetings a month, the first and third Wednesdays each month. We meet at the Chieftain in one of their conference rooms. That's the easy way to join, is just come and be a guest. We have a meal or a sit-down lunch, let's say, with their salad bar. And then we always have a speaker present some topic for the day. And it may be something like, the last 3 months or so, I think we've had Holly Utke from Dakota Central, the manager there. We've had Linda Schuster speak about the Thanksgiving community dinner. Various topics around the community like that, and then we transact what short business items we have to see if there are any solicitations. Essentially, kids organizations, such as maybe Bio Girls, is our newest one on the agenda here. People will send us a letter requesting contributions. So those are the way we meet. And if you would like to join, please join us as a guest first and just see how it plays out for you.
Maybe give some of the things that you like, Scott, about the Kiwanis Club. Longtime member. So, what keeps you, in the club, and maybe tell some folks out there that, to become a member, what would all be involved there?
Sure. Some people ask why do you give up your time, I guess, and it is essentially that you have to want to volunteer, because this is a volunteer organization. There are dues that you have to pay because we have the meals, 2 meals a month at the Chieftain there. So those meals and those dues, which are paid into the club, are used to cover our expenses. Many people will wonder, why is that worth it? Well, to me, it's the heartwarming. It's the fact that we care about the youth in our community, And if we weren't doing that, who would? Where would they turn for that donation that they need? Each year we have projects where we try to raise money, and we are in that range of about $4,000 to $5,000 a year. And those monies get donated back, 100% of it, to the youth. So things like not that we built it, but we helped with the West Park in a way with donations. We helped with the park playground equipment at the courthouse, etc. And then these individual smaller things that all play into why the members just enjoy working a little, but helping the kids in the community.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much, Scott. We appreciate it. We thank you for all the information, and anything else you'd like to talk about that you got coming up here? Of course, you got a meeting coming up. We're meeting twice here in January, correct?
Yep. So our first meeting will fall on the 15th, I think, because we're not going to have one on New Year's Day. But on January 15th, we will meet. And so if you'd like to join us as a guest there, that would be great. We have, we have guests come and go. A lot of them have joined along the way, and some just come to see what it's like and what's happening. So we'd love to have you.
Okay, good deal. Well, thanks so much, Scott. We appreciate it, and we'll check in again April 3rd, as we'll check in with Scott and the Kiwanis Club here in Carrington on once a quarter. So you can look for it right here on the Chatter program. And Scott, of course, is busy with Kiwanis and retired just recently, right? I'm trying to find my words here.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So how's that going right now?
Well, I worked for over 40 years for Northern Plains, and previously, Tri-County Electric. But Northern Plains Electric is a great place to work. Enjoyed it right to the end. And at this time, I was just ready to try something else. And I'm about a month into doing my own thing, so I'm having a great time and enjoying it. So yeah.
A lot of fishing and hunting too, or?
I did. We did go hunting, my son and I, and a group of other people, and we slaughtered the snow geese. I mean, I would say we were getting close to the snow goose limit, which is 50 per person. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. So yeah, well, thanks, Scott, and happy retirement then, and enjoy your new endeavor there. And
Greg, thank you.
Yep, you bet. And then we'll check in again, like I said, April 3rd, and we'll get an update from Scott and the Kiwanis Club and see what's all happening there. So,
all right, sounds good.
Yep, you bet. Thank you, and for everything the Kiwanis does. So,
we're glad to do it. Thanks.
Okay. Yep, sounds good. And we'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.